Hello, folks. It's Joko, and I have a feedback to offer to a member of the Tips and Tricks group who posted this table earlier today, a task one assignment. And in his essay that followed, he forgot one thing, and this is actually very important if you want feedback in the group, is that when you post a task one, or it doesn't matter what it is, you always need to include the instructions. Now, this is important because we need to be able to understand how well you paraphrase the question. Are you using words from the question, which is a no-no? And also, it's an important thing to show that you have actually read them. And then you understand that you must summarize the information by selecting and reporting and also make comparisons. Those are the requirements of the task. And if you look at the band descriptors in task one, it's everything talks about, does he address, does he cover, does he fully cover, does she completely satisfy the requirements of the task. And that's what you got to do. So how has Mr. Kamal done? Before we go into that, let me give my analysis of this table. Looks like a bunch of numbers thrown together at random, but you have to look at changes over time. This is a task one essay where you have 15 years. You have change over time, so you need to look for trends. Trend, 750. Whoa, 709, 691. Down. Asia, down, then up. No change. No change. North America, no change. Oceania, no change. South America, change. So what stands out to me is that in 4 parts of the world, things have pretty much stayed the same, but in 2 parts of the world, things have changed, and they've changed in the same way. The amount of forested, not forest area, forested, has decreased, has shrunk. So there's my dividing, there's my overview. You need to, in task one, find a way to divide your information into 2 halves. And it is not the highest and the lowest. My big deal here is not 1,001. Let's see how Mr. Kamal did in his division into 2. Okay, here we are. The provided table chart. No, it is a table. It is not a chart. It is a table. No such thing as a table chart. Illustrates comparative data. No, it is up to you to compare it. About the forest area. It does say that there. In 6 countries. Ooh, see, now you're gonna hit for inaccuracy. It's not countries. What country is Asia? They're continents. They're not even continents. They are continents. Oceania is a continent. Okay. The data represented is I suppose just get that out of the way. Overall, it is noticed. It can be seen. If you're going to go with a stock phrase, use one that's good. That the massive land was covered with forest in Europe in the comparison of Oceania, which had minimal forest. So he's going for the standard, easy way out of going for the big thing versus the little thing. That's a lazy man's overview, and it's not really looking at it only touches 2 data points. You can't just touch 2 data points and say that that's an overview. No, that's an overview of 2 things, 2 small things. Okay, there was a dramatic increase from 989 hectares. See, once again, you must be aware of the meaning of these stock phrases that you use. 989 million hectares to 101 million hectares. That's a difference of 12 million hectares, which is out of this amount approximately 1% change. Is that a dramatic increase? Sorry to sound angry, but I'm not angry. It's just making a point. Don't use words like this unless you know what they mean. And obviously, Mon does not know what it means because 1% is not a dramatic increase. Okay, in terms of South America and Africa, see, now this is what we noticed. There was huge decline near about 100 million. Okay. See, this is your overview. In South America and Africa, there was a huge decline. Now, not declined, of near about, is that one word? I don't know. Microsoft Word doesn't like it, so neither do I. From to, okay. See, now you recognize, you can see it. Put that in your overview. Okay, and so now 5.7 after falling till the last year. Okay, see, this is unimportant detail. Just one little bit. Asia. He details the change in Asia, and it doesn't matter what happens in the midterm. A tiny number dropped in the North American, and then after that remained stable. But again, these are insufficient, not very important details, and it doesn't, here's what more important, it doesn't relate to what's in your overview. You have to talk about what's in your overview in your body paragraphs. Where is Oceania? Nothing, nowhere. Where is the amount of land covered? Well, I guess Europe, but it's overshadowed by this. So, how do we give this a band score? Let me go pee and I'll tell you.